The VolQuest tour of the Tar Heel State continues. You know, we made that drive from Knoxville through the mountains, and little did we know we'd run into a mountain. Travis Shaw, one of the top defensive linemen for the class of 2022. Travis, what are you enjoying about the recruiting process as every school in the country is after you?
Just really enjoying it all. Growing up as a kid, I always wanted to live this type of lifestyle. You feel what I'm saying? Just show all the hard work that's paying off, to get my name really out there and, just go from there.
Was there a moment in time where you realized the hard work that you had put in since you were, a little kid had paid off, and all of a sudden there was boom, 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 and all these offers were coming your way?
I'll probably say starting midways of my sophomore year. It was just every day a different coach from a different school was calling, coming to visit. So I'll say that was probably the peak of, like, you really got something going for yourself. Go ahead and take off with it.
What do you feel like you do well?
Just build everybody around me. Because when I'm on the field, it takes a lot of pressure off, some of my cornerbacks and some of my, linebackers. Because all the attention from the offensive side of the ball is focusing on me. So I feel like the players around me can free up themselves a little bit more and get it active, more involved.
When you talk to college coaches, what do they say that they like about your game? Are there specific things that they speak about kind of in unison?
Just really of how I play, my style of play, a leader on the field, coming from a younger voice, but a voice that's, when his talk is going to be heard. Just me as an athlete overall. They talk about how they really like how I can move as my size, and just of how much more room of availability is left for me to keep growing and overcoming and things like that.
How much do you all, as prospects from around this area, whether it be you and Peyton Page or you and Naheem Lilly down at East Randolph, how much do you guys just kind of talk about, what coaches are saying or what schools are doing for you, and just kind of pick each other's brains a little bit?
We talk. I wouldn't say we talk a lot, but we talk a lot. Me and Naheem, we talk a lot just because we're the same age, but we both want to get to the same level of play. And I blew up a little quicker than he did.
Sure.
So every time we talk, it's just, stay down. It's coming, bro. I'm telling you, like, your time coming. All the offers going to start rolling in. As you can see, picking up a couple as in Tennessee and a couple others. So when I talk to him, it's just, just to, you feel me, like, stay down, don't try to rush everything. Because at some point, it does get annoying when you got this coach calling, that coach calling, this, that, and third. So it's just, just telling him to take the process as easy and smooth as possible. But as talking to, like, Peyton or somebody, it's different since he's older. He's closer to making his decision, and he's closer to narrowing it down to one school. So when I talk to Peyton, it's, I could ask him what he think about this school and, like, what made him choose this school or that school over this school, or why did he cut this school off and stuff like that.
Let's talk about Tennessee. I know you've never been there, but how much do you talk to that staff, Coach Pruitt, Coach Ansley, Coach Brumbaugh, Coach Jay Graham, who's got your area, and how much do they are they like, hey, as soon as it opens back up, we got to get you down here?
Yeah, of course. I've talked to Tennessee. I've probably talked to Tennessee weekly. I just talked to them a couple of days ago, but like you said, I've never been down there, but it's always, every time we talk, it's like I've been down there, and it's like that's family already. So it's crazy. But like Tennessee's main focus right now is just to get me down there, make me feel like I'm at home, make me feel the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? So it's just really they started already, like, feel me? They want to create that close relationship and stuff like that. But I mean, it's really just wait till I get down there to feel me.
What coach are you the closest with at Tennessee?
Probably the new line coach. Probably.
Yeah, Coach Brumbaugh.
Yeah, Coach Brumbaugh.
What do you like about him?
He keeps it. He cool. He just keeps it real. Every time we on the phone, he's going to start off with, "I'm about to keep it real." So I mean, it's just it just feels like a older professional big brother. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's like every time we get on the phone, he's going to keep it real about the things he's talking about, things he's mentioning, things like that. He's just keeping it real.
You've watched Peyton go through it. You've watched other guys go through it. You got a plan?
A plan as to what?
A plan as in, like, not to get overwhelmed by 47 offers and to kind of focus on a group of schools that you really have interest in, and then kind of go from there.
Okay, yeah. At the same time, I'm not really one of the guys that's, you know, going to cut this school off too early or cut this school off too late. Because at the same time, it's hard for me to, you know, pick what school is really into me, because as a sophomore, they can't really contact you like personally through your cell phone. So I mean, it's hard to, you know, make that decision right now as to what schools is ahead of another school. And also, like, if that school is showing like attention to me, I'm not just going to be the one that's going to cut them off. You know, if they came out their way to, you know, watch me as an athlete, I'm not one type that's going.
Do you feel like that the fact that we're in this massive dead period because of COVID, that maybe hurt players in your class because you weren't able to get out and go places this summer, spring?
That definitely will hurt players that's in my shoes that have the opportunity to go visit those places. It's like, as much that could have happened right here in this period of time, that could you know, it could move on to someone else or something like that. At the same time, it's hurting the ones that's not in my shoes, that's trying to get to where I am. It's hurting those at the same time. So I mean, but everybody's going through it, and depending on how you make their time count of being out in this situation, whether you're working out or whether you just sitting at home. So that's a big difference too. Well,
Coach Brumbaugh, he likes to say he's keeping it real. Travis Shaw, thank you for keeping it real with us here. Latest on the 5-star from here in Greensboro.
Slap.